So I watched the Eddie Murphy documentary and I have some thoughts. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How y'all doing? So yes, I watched the Eddie Murphy documentary over the weekend and I thought it was overall well done. It was just Eddie is such a phenomenon. He's such like one of the original black, and not even just black, but movie stars, and just on this caliber of just he's so talented, so talented. One of the things I noticed in the documentary is one, it was very light, very fluffy. It didn't go into the weeds. Um, there wasn't was there a mention of Nicole Murphy? I don't even think her name was mentioned. I think maybe he said something about a divorce or a wife, but I don't remember hearing Nicole Murphy's name mentioned in this. I love that we got to see that Eddie Murphy is an introvert. Like he is such a creative and just hella funny, but at the core of him, he's an introvert. I love to see other introverts thriving because, again, I am an introvert. So it's nice to see them, again, just thriving and being creative and not having to have this, over the top extrovert personality when you're just in a room, but you can still be great. I also didn't know. I thought his relationship with Richard Pryor was always good. I didn't know that they had like this kind of like a rift, or people were trying to pit them against each other. So that kind of made like Richard Pryor feel this type of way. I just thought they were always just cool. I kind of thought that Richard Pryor was always like a mentor to Eddie. I had no idea the other stuff was going on because based off, I just remember Harlem Nights, and so based on that, and because I was born in '83, so I was very young when he was doing like the other stuff. But I Harlem Night is what I remember in terms of Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor. So I had no idea about that. But what I want now to happen is I want the stuff that they didn't talk about in this one. I want somebody else to make it so we can really get into some stuff. You don't have to be, but I know there's some other stuff because this was very light and airy. But yeah, because him being in the '80s and around all those characters, and Charlie already told us some of them stuff. So I want to hear more about those stories. So yeah. All right. So if you watched the Eddie Murphy documentary, what are your thoughts? And let's chat in the comments. I'll chat with you guys in the next one. Peace.